Kia ora. So when I go pash, I want you all to go pash. And if I go, just go pash, get it out, you'll be on my vibe. Alright? So today's a very important day for me as a Māori man. So, ko Jermaine no kinga toki ingoa. Ko Ngāti Tumutumu te whakapapa. As you might see, I'm a Kiwi. So some people think that makes me fucking amazing. And other people think that makes me a fruit. Maybe because I'm brown and furry. Maybe because I'm juicy and plump. Or maybe because I'm full of passion. But another person who's full of is my uncle. He started going to the gym recently. He goes so much he no longer speaks, he just flexes. I went up to him, I saw him the other day, I was like, "Uncle, how you been?" He's like, I'm like, double flex? Bro, you're off the hook. How's life? How's mahi? How's work? He's like, triple flex, that's fucking amazing, uncle. But then I found out he got kicked out of my grandmother's house because she's an anti-flexer. But I did get banned from the gym recently. It's true, for benching too much. Me benching too much. Not weights, just sitting on benches, watching people. But when I was a child, I fell off the side of a mountain. It's like falling off a very, very big seat. Yeah. It is really. But when I fell off that seat, my cousin came up and he punched me in the stomach, because that's what you do when you fall off a mountain. Oh yeah, whatever happened to the Bermuda Triangle? It's like it just disappeared. Oh, and I am a proud Kiwi man. I'm such Kiwi, I thought a hooker was a rugby position. Now for sticking their head in deep, dark places. So when my friend Zach Southern invited me to Hindley Street for hooker, I was surprised. I just watched him fuck a prostitute. Well, talking about things I love, I'm proud Māori man. So I have a lot of, for my language and for my people, right? So we have a lot of funny words. I think funny things when I think of it. Like teko. Teko sounds like tickle, means poo. You don't want to mix those two up, do you? Next word is white uku. White uku. Sounds like asking some guy named Uku why he stole the money for your lollies. Why, Uku, did you steal the money for my lollies? Molly Shakespeare right here. The last word is whakapapa. Whakapapa. Real word. Means father fucker. Talking about fuck things, I've been watching a show called The Last of Us, which is about a parasitic fungi that takes control of its host brains, right? And I understand that, because when I was 20, I had a crazy time on shrooms. And when I came to, I was 35 and watching Neon Genesis with my 11-year-old child. Trippy. Neon Genesis with my 11-year-old child. Oh yeah, some people might have thought that made me a zombie. They're like, Jermaine, were you a zombie during this blackout? I'm like, nah, I've seen zombies. If you've ever been to Coburn Road in Thailand, you would have seen them too after 1 a.m. in the morning. They're just like, They're created by buckets and alcohol. And these people won't eat your brains per se, but they might be drunk, so drunk they'll mistake you for a kebab. Oh yeah, and talking about dead things, I ran over Jesus the other day. Ran him over. And my phone was running out of battery, and I don't know CPR, so you could say he died for my sins. When the police came, they said, "Excuse me, sir, do you know who did this?" And I was like, "Yeah." It was Judas. He's been the scapegoat for 2,000 years. He can keep that up for another 10 minutes. And they said, oh, do you think this was an anti-Semitic crime? So I was like, nah, I think the guy was Mexican. But I have been getting old lately, you know. I've noticed I'm getting old. I looked in the mirror and I noticed my beard looked 20 years older than my face. It's like my beard's aging in dog years. But, okay. Was that you, Joe? Anyway, talking about aging, my friend Bindu invited me to his house when he was, his birthday when he was 21. I went there and I saw Bindu and his mum and family at his table. He goes to his mum, Mum, tell us all what Bindu means. She looked at us and looked at Bindu and said, well, when I was 21, I joined a sex cult and went all through Asia. I looked at Bindu, I looked at his mum, and that's when I knew Bindu meant sex cult baby. And I know that might offend some people. People get offended. But I actually come from an age where people didn't really get offended. Nah, unless you were talking about their mum. And to be really, really funny, you had to be really, really racist. Those were the two combinations. So when I was young, kids would say to me, Jermaine, do you know what a bunch of Marys running around in a circle's called? No, a merry-go-round. And all the white Kiwis would laugh and laugh. They loved it. Loved it. And then one kid would jump out and go, do you know there are no full-blooded Marys left? And I'd go, oh, thank you for that extremely scientific statement there, John. I really like how you tell me about me. It makes me feel good. But we didn't get offended. We just knew that racism was real. We knew that colonization sucked for us. And we knew that we'd have to have sex with a lot of white women. Because that's the real reason there's no full-blooded Marys left. But I was working at a financial institution up until recently. You might have heard of them, Rams Home Loans. Where you at, Mr. Banker?
I'm here.
You were there too.
Yep.
But they decided not to renew my contract. So it's officially the first time a Kiwi's been fucked by a sheep.